Tell us about that goal.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall it a little bit. I just know Jesus played a good ball. I didn't know that there was a lot of open space to kind of go. I noticed the defender was showing me inside, so I thought if I could take a touch to the right, it might, give him like a little bit something to deal with. And I just tried to aim for the far post and knew that he was kind of going to open his legs, and Stuber couldn't cheat. So, and then yeah, it was a good feeling seeing it hit the corner of the net.
Well, you dragged a long way to the right, and then you had to come back to the left. But
Yeah, I feel like I had to do that if I was going to be able to get it. I feel like if I drived it too close, I feel like the defender could have affected the play, so I wanted to make sure that I got a shot off. So, yeah.
more importantly, how the play got there, the transition, how you guys played. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I just think we were doing a good job counter pressing today, and if I believe it was right, I think we started that play off of a turnover. We got it, connected a few passes, it opened up space, and we kind of countered. And so yeah, I think definitely that was a big part of how we were able to create some chances today.
Paul looked like he was kind of screaming for the ball on your left there. Did you see him at all, or was that just sort of just eyes for goal?
To be honest, I had eyes for goal. I saw it on the replay afterwards that he was open, but honestly, I think I made the right decision. I think the defender was catching up to him there, but yeah, I just thought it was 1v1 isolation, so I want to take that opportunity.
And then Jesus getting that goal, I don't know, you feeling he's had some ups and downs. Is it feel good to see him get a goal like that?
Definitely. I think, he's been working really hard in training and putting himself in good spots, and I feel like that's the most important thing as an attacker is put yourself in dangerous spots. He did that tonight and was able to get on the end of that, so definitely good for him, and it's good for the team.
Was there a sense that you guys needed to sort of build on the momentum from Club World Cup? And I know you guys had technically 5 straight losses, and if you some positivity, but if you lose, it's 6 straight losses.
Definitely. I feel like we were feeling the pressure a little bit because, 5 straight losses, even though 3 were against some really good teams, but still, just that had an effect on us, so we wanted to make sure that we got back on the right foot, and, to be at home, to have the grass and have the fans, I think it set us up in a good way.
We're talking about offense, but defensive, you guys get a shot. How important is that just on the other half?
Really good. Steph's, I don't know how many. I don't know how many shutouts that is for him, but I think Alex did a really good job. Stepped in, when we were, JB's out with the red card, knew who. So Reed, I think, also stepped in and did well. So I just think, we had the next guy up mentality, and they were able to do their roles and get a shutout.
But the defense also start with you guys up top. And was that an extra emphasis for you all because it's not just the back line?
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's top down, and I think me and Albert did a good job of containing them. I don't really feel like they break us down too many times. The sixes dropped a little bit deeper to create plays, but for us, I think that's okay as long as they're not breaking us down through the middle. So yeah, I think from top to bottom we did a really good job. Everybody.
Christian mentioned finishing in the final third. He mentioned that was kind of a bit of a struggle in the Club World Cup. I know you had a couple chances. How do you shake that off? Those frustrations and come back like you did today.
Yeah, just I think as a forward, put yourself in dangerous spots. I think I had a few chances in the Club World Cup, but those teams were very good and limited us a lot. So I don't think, I wasn't thinking too much about that. I know that when we're playing, MLS teams, that are, at our level, I feel like we're going to dominate and create a lot of chances. And I knew that I was going to get some today, and luckily I was able to put one away.